Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tina and this is going to be a little bit different, but I am going to be working on a couple of sheets to put into my garden planner for this year. If you haven't seen the walkthrough of my garden planner, I will link it up above somewhere so that you can go and watch that one. And today we are going to be mapping out my herb garden beds so that I can see if in next consecutive years I need to move things around if they don't work. And I just like to have that on paper. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be using either one of these. This is the gardening and this is garden flowers, Happy Planner books. So we'll see what we use. I have a rough sketch and I will be working on that. I have a tea garden-ish area on one side of my porch in the ground, and then I have made a herb bed in the other side of my porch, in front of my porch. So I'm going to be mapping those out on two separate papers and probably decorating a little bit. So to give myself a border, because I want the border for the back side, I couldn't find, and I couldn't get my Cricut to work with me. It just was being a pain this weekend, so I thought I would just do it by hand with washi. So kind of give me a border to start, and I'm going to draw it in pencil first and lightly draw it, and then I will go back over it with pen. Before I'm finished. So let's get started. So I've got, let me see, I've got to figure out how big I want to make my thing so that I can fit it all in. Let's see, I don't think I have it. If I could draw a circle, I would think. Let me see if I can find my circle drawer. Here we go. Mine is busted, but that's okay. It still works for the way I need it to. See, it comes apart. It should not. I've had it for many years, and just getting around it, moving it around, it's just kind of busted up a little bit. So I have a little bit, I think what I'm going to do is start at the back here. And some of these are rectangle areas and some are just different shapes. So I'm going to say over here, I have, as I said, I'm going to go over here. And the dividing, that's a problem too. Okay, so I have a downspout in the middle of my I'm going to do this just because this is, it's a riverbed rock now, or I've made a little groove for all the water to go in. So this is actually just going to be one herb over here. So this way I can start with the main herbs over here. Let me see. So from about here, and there's no exact science, so I'm going to write dill, and then we've got parsley is over here. And I kind of did those behind. We've got let's see. I think, and it's obviously not going to be 100% to scale, so okay, so this is basil right here. Bear with me here. And then we're going to do so, and up front here is cilantro. And then, yeah, that'll work out. So I just need to use smaller circles. So we've got this one, and we're going to do this one, and then we'll have one area up here, just a little bit bigger. And then I'm going to do this because this is, let's see what we can do. We might. It needs to be a smidge bigger. And centered a little bit down here. Okay, so I'm going to do this. As I told you, there's no exact science to this. There's just trying to make sure I can fit all of the herbs in a nice spatial manner so that it makes sense, and I have a general map. It also works out to where if the kids say, what do you want me to pick? I can say, look here on the map. This is not going to be exact, but it will be close. Okay. I probably should have gotten a bigger pencil or bigger eraser, so I know which one's where. So let's see. And I'm okay with it overlapping. It doesn't have to be completely perfect. I do want to kind of just take this and kind of give it some borders here. Okay, so this is not going to be, so this is, I don't need that. I think I'm going to do this in a different color. Let's see. I think I have a gray. Yep, a dark gray. We're just going to make it wavy for water because it's a rock bed to drain the water out of the downspout. I'm going to put this on here for a kind of a front. I have not forgotten about this other side. There we go. This. This is why I'm having trouble with this one. There's like a guide or something that was on there. Just make that like that. That'll work out. So I think what I'm going to do is see if I can find the herbs in here and label as best I can. We'll see if I can find the words. I just want, I think they're in here. Here we go. Well, maybe. There we go. Okay. See, these are too big, so I'm not going to be able to do that. You can do that with some, but I think I'd rather have it all be the same way. So I'm going to just write them in as best I can, and I do not have the best writing. So if you don't know, marjoram is a milder, I think it's in the same plant family as oregano, but you can interchange marjoram and oregano. And if you're wondering, I just took, what is this, 24-pound paper and cut it to the size of my Happy Planner Classic and just hole punched it. If you're wondering about that. Let's see, so we have parsley back here. And dill. And then we have basil up the side there. And we have cilantro up front, and I have a space here that I haven't filled in, so that's I can still add. Probably should have got a thinner pen, but that is for next time. Sage. So sage grows really big, and I did a big bed of chives, and I'm kind of glad because, well, our onions didn't. We've been having trouble getting the onions to seed to grow. So, oops, excuse me. So I just want to add a little bit of color, and they don't really mean much of anything, except that I like that color there. So I thought it won't take me too long to blend this in. Okay, so this is 1/2 of my garden bed for my herbs, and I'm going to decorate a little bit over here. So I just did it to differentiate the colors. I didn't really, there was no rhyme or reason to the colors, and they're obviously not true to what they are. But I wanted to have something that would be very easily seen as different colors for the different areas. So I'm looking through the letter stickers that I have, and I think I am going to go with the green for this side, and label that up there. Nope, that wasn't going to go straight, was it? Trying to get it straight-ish as best I can. Come on. It's probably not going to be perfect. I didn't realize they had a fade on them, so that's going to look a little odd, but I can balance it out. So here is where I will bring in, I think, oh, there we go. So this is the Garden Flowers book for the Happy Planner, and I think I'm going to just throw in some of the herbs and just have them kind of around. wish I had a washi that I could do in here, but I don't. So this is what we have. This one down here, and then this right here. So nothing too fancy, okay? I'm not gonna use the words on here. Probably not going to do the same thing with the teas, but this is the herbs, and then I'm going to do something similar with the tea bed. So there it is. There's my washi. And we'll just do this for some continuity throughout the pages. Oops. There we go. Oh, there it is. Right in front of me. I kind of want to keep the width about the same. So there we go. Move that out of the way. Now, this one is more for my teas and things like that, and I think I might do a little bit different. So where did my blue and my, let's see, here we go. Because on this side we have another drain spout, and I did all the more this way. There we go. And we can do this for my water. There we go. This is more of, as I said, my teas and medicinal-ish herbs, things like that. I don't think, oh, yeah, I don't have everything in here. Let me see if I have. I know they got vegetables, and they got fruit. They got some pretty flowers. They have the mint. They have my chickens. They don't have anything that looks like the other flowers. So I will use these on the side. And I'm just going to section these off because I did quite a few. So this is mint and spearmint. I got some of that, and some of it was inherited from my in-laws' house. Okay, so I'm going to do this with a pencil. Let's see if I can do this and then trace it with the pen. So this was a little bit further back, and this will give me, I have room. Oh, why does it get stuck? Oh, it's getting stuck on, I see where it's getting stuck. I see. And then it just doesn't want to go. So we're gonna, doesn't want to do that. So that can go away. It's not being helpful. Okay, that's better. I can do that with a pen after. Obviously not, I'm not the best at drawing circles. I have trouble drawing straight lines. Even tracing, guys. So I don't mind a little wiggle and a little thicker lines in certain places because I cannot draw a straight line. Okay, and then back here we have, and I did this way in the in the dirt, so it's the back half is lavender and then the front half is chamomile. So this one's going to be very easy, and I think that with this we will do this. Okay, so let me get my letters that fell. Okay, and I think I'm going to use blues with this one. And we're going to put T's on the top of this one because that's generally what most of these over here are for. You can see I'm slowly adding. We've only been in this house for about a year and a half. This is our second growing year. So we are slowly adding as we go. And unless you are made of money, you can't do it all in 1 year. So we are prioritizing what is important to us. So I left this part empty. I didn't want to color it in because I'm probably going to add at least one other thing down here. I haven't pinpointed what that is. And if you're wondering, these are Staedtler color pencils. We have Prismacolor pencils in the house as well. These are mine, and I've had them for, I don't know, 8 years or so, and they are still kicking. And then I just used a blender pencil. I think it's a Premier. I will try to link it below. This is as much as I have left. So obviously need a blender pencil. And what it does is it just smooths out the color and makes it a little bit softer, a little more even, and that in there. So if you're wondering what I did with those, so what I'm going to do is just going to see about decorating a little bit of it here. Oh, I love these. They're great. Okay, so we have all of these. There we go. See, these are kind of like chamomile, but they are not white, and chamomile is a white flower. Just looking here. This one. Actually, that's paper. We're going to stick with the paper version. They have a paper version and a of this sheet, the same sheet. But they have the clear back. So I think what I'm going to do is I might just this one down here. Don't want to fill it all. They have some more flowers. So I think I might go back up here. There's not a whole lot I'm going to do to decorate these. I just wanted to get a few little things to fill in. I kind of want one facing the other way. Maybe I want them facing, no, I want them facing that way. So I'm going to do this little guy here. As I said before, this was just a plain piece of white paper. And I just wanted to have that so that I could brighten it up a little and have it. So these, where's my book? Okay, yep. Okay, so this is my garden book. And if you can picture, this is how it is. And we have a set of stairs right here. So you can see how one side of the porch is all of this and the other side is the teas. So I'm going to figure out where I'm going to put these. I think I'm just going to put them in here, right here. And this is why I kind of this is why I did it the way I did. So when I turn my page, my book this way, I can flip through like that. So that is my herb map, I guess you could call it, for this year. And I will keep you guys posted on the garden. We are getting things in the garden and getting them started. So I will keep you posted on how that goes, and I will come back when I can when we've decided where everything's going to go in the garden, and I'll show you how I map out my garden. And so I want to thank you for watching. If you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.